Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to... There's always... When you have 4 kids, there's a bunch of shit under your table at all times, okay? You don't see it, but it's there. You go to move your leg over, you trip over some shit. Welcome to my life. Anyways, I wanted to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I wanted to say thanks for all the nice comments and the likes and, you know, all the good shit. If you guys want a private reading, the price list is in my, I believe, the description box for the channel or the about tab for the channel. I usually just record a message and I'll send it back to you. I do need the payment ahead of time to my PayPal. It's linked to my email. Otherwise, it is it's like paypal.me/guided tarot, I think, something like that. So basically, you send your payment and then you send me an email saying what you want me to do a message about or like a reading about. The thing is that you have to be really specific. If there's like a specific thing that you want to know, I'm not going to do things like when will I win $1 million or, you know, stuff like that, because I don't think that that's stuff that they would really be able to tell you or I would be able to tell you. If you're in a situation and you want some advice, I think that's like the farthest it would go. Just remember that it's advice, and everyone has the power of free will. This isn't life or death. This isn't something that's guaranteed to happen because things change every day. The cards change every day. With that being said, I am doing messages for all the signs, and I am on the sign of Scorpio. So, dear Scorpio, there was someone that you really loved, that you either fell out of love with or maybe you guys broke up. Someone is going to be sending you messages. They're going to come in really fast about maybe wanting to work with you. But in the past, there was the lying and cheating and theft situation. Maybe you're feeling defeated because you're separated from someone that you want to be with and you're having a lot of mixed feelings. There is a new start or maybe a new job coming your way, even though you thought things were completely over. The Empress is here to offer abundance and something in your life. So be strong and take control of your life and stand in your power, because you know what it is that you want. There's going to be harmony and problem solved for you, where in the past there was adversity. You're in the middle of a life lesson in your life that is not completed yet, but this is what you're in right now. And maybe you need to fight for something in your life. Maybe you need to do something, take some time out for yourself and do something that makes you really happy. Because you've had some people in your life that weren't really ready for a relationship or ready to be the person that you needed them to be. So you're kind of in your feelings about stuff sometimes, about all the bad stuff that happened, even though there is some good that's still left for you. It's time to pay attention and trust your intuition. Maybe you feel like you want to rest and retreat. Maybe it's time to go into solitude and do some meditating. Because there is someone that makes you really happy in your life. Even though you might be a little bit lonely or feeling like you're repeating past mistakes, there is a new start that wants to be offered by someone, maybe a fire sign. Excuse me. Even though you feel like giving up sometimes, because they're doing things to how they want to and they didn't offer you a solid relationship or a stable relationship. And they were really unbalanced and maybe they were a little bit abusive with their words. You have the tools to manifest whatever it is that you want for your life. So maybe it's time to stop being so insecure and remember who you are. You do have someone that wants to come into your life that is solid and practical and maybe wants to have material happiness with you, even though in the past when they came into your life, they were immature and they didn't know what they wanted and they weren't really very ambitious about their life. They want to be your Prince Charming. Maybe they're gossiping or spying a little bit, either you or them. As a Scorpio, I never spy. Just kidding, I could legitly work for the FBI. You might be feeling some type of heartbreak or depression. because you're in a stalemate about something that didn't work out in the past. There's going to be a new job or a home or some type of hope that is returning to your life. Maybe you feel like you wasted your time, even though that there is reciprocity with someone, an equal give and take. And someone will be taking a leap of faith, and they're going to be coming in really fast. And it might be an air sign. It's necessary for you to move on and forward in your life. And stop living in the past and thinking about the things that didn't work out the way you wanted them to. Stop being depressed and disappointed and let down. Those are normal feelings and it'll go away. It's time to get out of your head about everything that's going on. About this person that broke up with you or that you're separated from right now. Maybe they weren't the greatest person that should have been in your life because they were all about themselves. They do want to come back into your life, and I feel like they have learned their lesson. Maybe it's time for you to work on yourself a little bit and do something that makes you happy. Even though you feel like you're in a difficult position, there is someone that wants this. Maybe it's time to build your assets, or maybe this is a solid ground for you. Because there is someone who's been thinking about you and that knows what they want, and I believe that you are it for them. Even though in the past they didn't know what they wanted. Maybe they're working on themselves or they're going to school, but you'll be getting a message about something like this. A new job, maybe a raise, even though things aren't moving forward right now. Someone's kind of waiting to make a decision. But there is someone that wants to work with you, and it could be a fire sign. Even though you're really stressed. Because things aren't moving forward, they're stuck. Things will be really balanced for you in your future. It's time to come out of isolation and remember that your wishes will come true and you're going to have good health and abundance. Even though you're depressed and you had some people that were in and out of your life and pretty chaotic. And maybe you feel like you missed out on something. And maybe you're telling everyone to fuck off at this point because you're not ready to let anyone back in your life. There is someone who wants a passionate start with you. And you're going to be getting some clarity or speaking your truth. Because there is homecoming and celebrations that's here for you. Even though there was some immaturity and codependency in the past. And you are having a lot of anxiety about some things that are just going on in your head. Maybe you're feeling a little bit oppressed. They're going to be speaking their truth to you. And you'll be speaking your truth. And you're going to come to, you'll have clarity about the situation where maybe you and this other person weren't on the same page in the past. And there was some dishonesty or things that had happened that weren't fair. Things are going to be balanced out and you're going to have clarity. And you'll be able to make a better decision. Because you're kind of being really, you're like having patience and you're trying to work hard. And I feel like you want a long-term investment or maybe someone wants this with you. Even though you feel really stuck right now and you don't have a lot of hope. Because there were a lot of other people involved. There's a lot of confusion and indecision on both sides of the fence and it's time to come to some type of compromise. Someone is unable to commit or they're struggling and overwhelmed in this situation. But there is someone that's here that wants to be a stable, authoritative figure in your life. But there might be some addictions that surround this, and there might be some toxic people in your life, or maybe it's time to be aware of the behaviors that are in your own life. When you think of addictions, it's not just like drugs. It's sex, it's smoking, it's drinking, it's jealousy, it's dysfunction, it's stress, it's anger, it's feeling like you're addicted to something that's beyond your control, you know. Sometimes it's really unhealthy, but sometimes it's just good to be aware of the things that you have in your life, because when you have a lot of outside things that, like, whether or not you realize that, like, they really do wear on you, and it's kind of like taking you away from your purpose because you're so stuck in the stress and the addictions that you're not really in your full element and able to be on a better level for yourself and everyone else involved. And I think that we all have addictions that we deal with, and we all deal with it in different ways. So I don't want you to think like you're the devil or someone in your life is like super but it is toxic behavior and thoughts, you know. It's just something to be aware of. But I hope you guys have a good day.